Are you okay?
This video is in memory of my phone that was stolen at the event. I don't really talk about it on my other vlogs, but some cons in the Philippines are like hotspots for crime. Like there are really some people who go to the events just to steal from other people, which is very unfortunate. But it is because of the volume of guests going around and a lot of things are happening, so it's easy for you to be distracted and forget about your personal belongings, like what happened to me. So my phone was stolen on the very first day of the convention, and I wrote a whole thread on this on my Twitter with more details. But pretty much, yeah, I was distracted, to be honest. Like I've been dealing with a lot of pain, like chronic pain for like the past few months already. So I've been kind of scatterbrained, and I let my guard down. Really, I just stopped by a booth that's literally two booths away from mine to get a signature from an artist I really like and also buy merch from her. And then I come back to my booth and my phone got stolen because I got distracted and I put it in my back pocket. Um, if this happens to you, sure you could have been more careful, but you wouldn't lose anything if nobody stole from you. So I it's very hard for me not to blame myself, but it's not your fault that someone did something bad to you. Let's just say. If it happens to you, um just make sure to lock your phone, like if you can remotely. Call your banks, disable any banking applications, online banking. Tell people that you are in contact with often that your phone was stolen, because in my case they actually they took my SIM card and tried to impersonate me. And yeah, make sure to secure your online accounts, change your passwords if you can. In my case, I filed the report both at the venue and the police report. And I think that's a good idea because hopefully, if more people are reporting that their items were stolen, then there's like facial recognition at the venue. So, if there are multiple cases where this person is a suspect, then they'll be able to monitor them in the future. So, hopefully, more people will report when crime is performed against them, so that we can protect the future attendees of the events. Because I wasn't the only one, unfortunately, who experienced like theft. There was one artist whose like booth literally got cut open with a sharp object, so that and the person literally stole the money inside their booth. That is crazy to me. Like if someone wants to steal, they will do anything. Like you don't have to be careless. You don't have to put your phone in your back pocket like I did. They will just cut up your booth and find a way to get in there, which is so sad. But um yeah, not my typical convention vlog. But I just wanted to start with that, and then I'll go into the other details. Maybe it was still a very fun time for me. I had a lot of fun with my friends. So I'll talk a bit more about that later. Yeah. Anyway, just gonna start with like con prep stuff, the usual. Disaster. I've used the wrong files for my jayvik charms. They didn't have the hand hole where I put the heart charms. I'm really sad about it, but I think maybe I can make it work because these are keychains by Bea Arca, and the heart charms are like at the top. There's no connection between, and it still looks good. And I think maybe it won't be so bad because if they're connected by the top, at the top, they're gonna be closer to each other. So I'm gonna find a way to make it work. So I have my jump rings and I have my clasp thingies. I have the hearts. I'm using these pliers that are a bit wider. And I have my jump ring. This one, these are much easier to work with than the colored jump rings. The colored jump rings, the color gets peeled off. Or maybe I'm just using lower quality ones. This isn't the only kind of disaster that's happening. Normally, like my Manu, they wrap it in plastic, but this time they were all in just one box. So the shipment for my plastics got delayed, so I don't know if they're even gonna make it in time. Maybe I should still just use this big one for the hearts. Let's try. See, I can solve this problem because I am the GOAT. I am the best ever. I am a genius. And this is not going through the hole at all. What the heck? Okay, so it looks something like this. But I feel like it's a bit overkill having the small jump ring hold the heart. It's not so bad. I should remove the smaller jump ring. This doesn't look that bad at all, actually. This time now, they're much closer to each other. I'm starting to think this is better than what I currently have. Back to recording, Ray Ray. This is me packing my sticker packs. And what I used to do was use really thin masking tape or washi tape to stick the stickers onto the pack so that they're all nice and tidy. But I realized I can use, I have this knockoff dot liner, which is like correction tape, but instead of correction tape, it is dots of glue. It's not very sticky, so that's why I thought, oh, this is perfect for my sticker packs. And it made the whole process much faster. This is me just doing a dry run of my setup. I didn't realize that I didn't angle the camera high enough. I'm so sorry. Since we're sharing the table between 3 people, I had to practice with just a 1.5 panel size setup. I've been really into Yoseka stationery on YouTube also. So much that I got myself a fountain pen. I remember in my old vlogs, I would be watching Best in Jess, which is the podcast of Commander Connor and Professor Lando. But they haven't been uploading that much recently. And I've already watched the recent uploads. So I don't know, I got really into this stationery thing. I already have a 2026 planner that I bought in Japan. And then I went and ordered myself a Hobonichi Weeks. I'll talk more about my stationery stuff in another video maybe. But the Hobonichi Weeks is for my health journaling, my health tracking and health journaling. Yeah, I'm falling into this rabbit hole, I fear. Speaking of rabbit hole, well, I wouldn't really call it a rabbit hole, but I'm in this season of watching anime and reading manga. And okay, I finished reading and watching Dungeon Meshi. I also finished recently Hoseki no Kuni, and I also finished Yamada level 999. I forgot the title, but I read the manga, so I'm up to date on the manga of that one. And then I finished the Flower Blooms in Dignity. I forgot the title also, and then I read the manga too. So I don't know. I'm in the Japanese media consumption arc. I got into Love Bullet. I really liked the character design, so I wanted to make stickers of them, and I rushed this, and I tanked the rush fee to get them printed. For the con itself, I don't have much footage, and you can guess why. So I'll just share whatever I have now.
Are you okay?
I have an egg that's cold. I was robbed. I was robbed at Cosmania.
Parentheses, police got involved.
The police involved.
Police involved. Trouble
Green
abound.
Hills ransacked.
Green
Green
Hills
Hills
Ransacked.
Ransacked.
Green Hills raid.
Green Hills Raid. We're eating beef tapa at UC's. Okay, this is the notebook that I was getting signed as I was getting robbed. I got my friends to sign this notebook too. I have a lot of pictures with friends that I got to see with my table mates. Overall, it was a really fun con despite the incident. And I will be looking forward to attending future cons after I recover financially from the hit of replacing my cell phone. I also had to leave last minute on the third day, so I left some of my items and my table mates helped set up like a mini booth for me. I was so touched by how much they helped me out this convention. Please support them, they deserve everything, they deserve the world. For going to my booth.
You're gonna have to say that again because because you like looked away and then I was like, okay, are we done? No, you have to say like I'm gonna buy a phone.
Okay, I have to say now. I'm gonna buy a phone before I go to my booth. Thanks for watching.